most historians agree that we are seeing a lot of parallels right now to the start of World War I and World War II. Russia says the U.S. is making it more difficult for them to avoid the outbreak of large-scale conflicts. Vladimir Putin just signed a document declaring NATO a threat to their national security. He also says we are on the brink of war, and the fact that you are not hearing about any of this on the mainstream news shows just how controlled the media is.
Well, the West doesn't have a media, you know that.
Yeah.
In the United States, there's 6 big companies that own 90% of the media. And basically, it's not allowed to function as a media. So you don't get any news. You just get the propaganda from Washington and from the corporations. The media in America, the print and TV media, is a propaganda ministry.
Yeah.
It lies for the government, and this is what Putin was telling them at St. Petersburg. And he was pointing out that this is really very risky because it encourages more reckless actions by Washington and NATO, and that there comes a time when Russia simply can't take the risk of these actions. And so he's telling the media, if you don't do your job, you are leading us into war.
We know year by year what's going to happen, and they know we know. It's only you that they tell these fables, and you buy it and spread it to the citizens of your countries. Your people do not feel a sense of the impending danger. This is what worries me. How do you not understand that the world is being pulled in an irreversible direction? That is the problem. But they pretend like nothing's going on. I don't even know how to get through to you people anymore.
You know, they've got most of the American population believing that Russia is going to invade Poland any minute.
Yeah.
The Baltics any minute. And Putin knows that we're lying. And this is the danger in it all, because when you publicly tell so many lies and you know that the person you're talking about knows you're lying, you put them on guard. So Russia continues to try to rely on diplomacy, but diplomacy is powerless if people don't care about the truth. And that's the case in Washington and with the NATO officials. And if the journalists can't challenge Washington and NATO because they don't have the independence to do that, then diplomacy is at a dead end. And so the minute that Putin and Lavrov finally give up on diplomacy and realize that it's a dead end and nothing can come of it, then there's nothing left but force confronting force. All of my life, presidents worked to reduce the tensions with the Soviet Union. They were trying to reduce the tensions between nuclear powers. You know, we have. Well, since George Herbert Walker Bush, the 3 presidents that have followed have all dramatically increased the tensions with the Russians. And when you have the tensions raised like they are now, and everybody is told that Putin is putting back the empire and he's going to invade and he's doing this and doing that, then that type of false alarm becomes more believable. A lot of Americans understand that they don't have a media and they have to go to alternative sources, which basically means the internet. So it's the only information we have. Unfortunately, you see, the bad guys can use it too.